Today, I want to talk about a topic that often leaves us searching for answers: infidelity. I'm not talking about the physical act. I'm looking at the emotional infidelity of, is your partner cheating? My name is Vergia Davidson. I'm a mental health consultant. I help managers to keep top performers happy at work. Let's talk about it. We'll use the traffic light analogy and tie it to different attachment styles when it comes to different types of relationships. The first flag we'll look at is the green flag or the green light. These are relationships that are healthy. They have a secure attachment towards them. There's open communication, there's trust, there's respect, there's shared values, and you feel like you can share with your partner and be your authentic self. Of course, this is the ideal type of relationship because you are able to share and grow together. Not to say there won't be ups and downs. This is a relationship that we often aspire to. The second type of relationship is the yellow flag relationship, or proceed with caution. And this type of relationship is seen with the anxious type of attachment where, it's not really feeling as secure as it could be. In this relationship, there's often secrecy. For example, you find yourself not really knowing what's going on in your partner's lives. You often realize your partner becomes emotionally distant. You might be together in the same room, but emotionally you're miles apart. The other thing that you notice is there's a lot of flirting, even when your partner is present. And last but not least, oversharing with others. You tend to find out things about your partner from other people rather from themselves. I'm not saying this is cause to break up, but I would definitely talk to your partner if you're noticing these signs are in your relationship. These yellow flags, it doesn't mean that there's an immediate problem, but I would highly encourage that you talk with someone and get help to navigate the challenges that can come later on. All right, the red flags, and these are the ones that we should stop, pay attention to, do not ignore. Lying. If you're noticing you're constantly catching your partner in a lie, or your partner keeps on just not sharing or omitting important information, this isn't something that you can just brush off. The other thing is the sudden changes in behavior. 1 minute, they might be, really happy, lovey-dovey. The next minute, they're cold and distant. This is important to note because it might be that their attachment style is anxious and avoidant. They might find it very hard to be consistent because they didn't have the modeling of parents or caregivers to share that consistency with them. The next flag is the disappearing act. If you're noticing that your partner goes for extended times without communication, then there's some reason that they give you, that's showing the insecurity within the relationship. It's important not to ignore this because in a society, in a world with so much technology and so much opportunities to communicate, there might be another sign that might be obvious, but we might miss. The last flag I will say is the disrespect in behavior. At first, they might start disrespecting you privately, behind closed doors, maybe not respecting your boundaries, not respecting your time, not considering you. And then it eventually seeps outside of the relationship. They start really disrespecting you, saying things and really not honoring you and the relationship. So remember, communication is key. So what can we do depending on the flags that we just discussed? All right, so for the green flags, continue to communicate, continue to build trust, continue to get to know each other, continue to enjoy your relationship. This is the hallmark of a secure relationship. Of course, as I said, it will have its challenges, but your communication and your respect and your value for each other helps you to make it through. What if you're in the caution or the yellow zone? So important to have a calm conversation. Talk about the things that you learned today express it to your partner, and be mindful to listen. And be aware that there might be underlying issues that we need to discuss. And why not reach out to a professional to get that conversation going? And the last one, the red flags. So important not to ignore it. I would say confront the situation directly. Don't avoid it. Because when you actually speak up and speak your truth in of course, a respectful way, that's when you'll actually see the character of the person. And I would advise you, if it's hard for you to feel safe or for you to speak up, get professional help. Reach out, talk about it, don't keep it to yourself. Remember, there's no one size fits all. It's so important to figure out what works for you. I hope these tips were helpful. Be sure to like or hit the subscribe button. Until next time.